Is it time to buy or sell Tesla stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Tesla. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 11th of April, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 10th of April, 2025, our system has identified Tesla as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of negative 2.86. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this period. The stock has faced a loss of negative 0.04%. This corresponds to an average loss of negative 0.02% per day since it was categorized as a sell candidate. The stock has broken through a significant and declining short-term trend. Initially, a slower rate of decline is noted, which may indicate an early signal of a trend reversal. In the event of a reaction, support will be found at the ceiling of the currently broken trend, which is $245.02. This level may present a second opportunity for growth. According to fan theory, $347.50 represents the next potential peak level, which could act as a resistance point that may not be surpassed on the first attempt. The present 3-month trend suggests a potential decline of approximately 45.63% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging between negative 69.28% and negative 47.20%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 56.73%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 39.27% to 236.03% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $351.40 and $847.83. Our latest daily update for Tesla includes the headline, Tesla stock upgraded from strong sell candidate to sell candidate after Friday trading session. The Tesla stock price declined by approximately 0.0357% on the last day, which was Friday, the 11th of April, 2025, moving from $252.40 to $252.31. During the last trading day, the stock experienced a fluctuation of 6.79%, ranging from a low of $241.36 to a high of $257.74. The price has decreased in 7 out of the last 10 days and is down by approximately 4.26% during this period. Notably, volume decreased on the last day alongside the stock price, which is generally a positive indicator since volume should typically follow the stock. On the last day, trading volume fell by 51 million shares, with a total of 128 million shares exchanged for about $32.4 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $488.54, while the lowest price was $138.80. Currently, the stock price is 48.35%, or $236.23, below the 52-week high of $488.54, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Tesla is currently facing significant challenges, with its stock down 28% year-to-date, a stark contrast to the S&P 500's 7% decline. Tariff policies have negatively impacted the company, particularly amidst escalating tensions between the United States and China. Notably, Tesla has ceased accepting orders for its Model S and Model X in China, a decision driven by rising tariffs and unfavorable market conditions, which could severely affect revenue from one of its largest markets. In an effort to reignite interest in its offerings during a period of sluggish demand, the company has introduced a new version of the Cybertruck, priced at $70,000. However, this model lacks some features found in its predecessors. While this pricing strategy aims to remain competitive, it raises concerns about Tesla's profitability in an increasingly cutthroat electric vehicle market. Despite these challenges, Analysts have identified a potential buy-the-dip opportunity for investors as Tesla prepares for revenue-sharing mechanisms amid ongoing tariff fluctuations. Yet, the prevailing sentiment appears bearish, accompanied by heightened scrutiny over Tesla's high valuation, suggesting further volatility in the short term. Over the long run, these factors could reshape investor confidence and market positioning for Tesla. If the company can successfully navigate these challenges and adapt swiftly to market demands, it may experience a rebound. However, persistent political pressures and competitive threats could continue to exert downward pressure on the stock until a sense of stability is achieved. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 2nd of April, 2025, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned Tesla an overweight rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 19th of March, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned Tesla a reduce rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 18th of March, 2025, it was reported that Oppenheimer assigned Tesla a mixed rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 11th of March, 2025, it was reported that GLJ Research assigned Tesla a buy rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 7th of March, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned Tesla an outperform rating with a hold action. Point. Analysts have assigned Tesla stock a general neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. When it comes to return on investment, analysts have rated the stock as buy. The following signals have been identified for Tesla. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Some negative signals have also been issued, and these could influence the near-term developments. The Tesla stock currently holds a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is above the short-term average, this gives a more negative forecast for the stock. In the event of further gains, the stock will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $261.74. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find some support from the short-term average at $248.40. A breakthrough through the long-term average will generate another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average will produce an additional sell signal, reinforcing the overall negative trend. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Tuesday, March 25, 2025, and thus far it has experienced a decline of 12.43%. Further declines are suggested until a new bottom pivot has been established. Additionally, volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which mitigates the overall risk, as volume typically follows price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal from 14 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 44 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 4 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 55 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 4 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal from 37 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages shows a buy signal from 31 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Tesla. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $239.43 and $233.29. There's a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline toward the next support level. In this instance, Tesla finds support just below today's level at $239.43. Should this level be broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $233.29 and $222.15. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating volatility and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band. It is classified as high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $16.38 between its high and low, which is a change of 6.79%. For the past week, the stock has demonstrated an average daily volatility of 14.35%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Tesla, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A notably high PE ratio may indicate that the stock is overvalued. However, it is not unusual for technology companies or those with significant market potential to exhibit such elevated ratios. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 22nd of April, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are set at 470 thousandths of a dollar. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Tesla. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Tesla is at $252.40. If you do not own any shares, you might consider waiting for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a significant point for swing trading. On the downside, Tesla faces its first support level at $239.43. If this support holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Tesla from various analyst sources is neutral. Let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 7th of April, 2025, Taneja Vaibhav executed an insider sale of 4,000 shares of a non-qualified stock option, which is a right to buy. On the same day, Taneja Vaibhav also conducted an insider purchase of 4,000 shares of common stock. Additionally, on that same date, Taneja Vaibhav sold 4,000 shares of common stock. On the 10th of March, 2025, Murdoch James R. made an insider purchase of 351,787 shares of common stock. On that same day, Murdoch James R. conducted an insider sale of 54,776 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we have found the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 19.489. In total, insiders acquired 887,105 shares and disposed of 1,328,251 shares in the last 100 trades. We have assessed this stock negatively, and no stop loss has been established. Is Tesla stock a good buy? Tesla exhibits several negative signals, indicating that it is likely to perform weakly in the upcoming days or weeks. Consequently, we maintain a negative outlook on this stock, having adjusted our assessment from a strong sell to a sell candidate. Following an analysis of the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 14th of April, we anticipate Tesla to open lower by $1.84, starting at $250.47. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.